Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read New Game Plus. I'm your host Duhad, and joining me, as always, are Rydell.
Hello.
And Herr Wutzig.
Still, hopefully not to dealing with the microphone troubles this time.
That would be good. Joining us as a special guest, we have Time Knight from...
Hello.
Yay. And we're going to be reading the... What chapter is this? What the hell?
The Rarity chapter of Pony Psychology, baby!
Rarity Loss.
Yeah, Rarity Loss, which is chapter... Hold on, I'm just finding what chapter this is.
Chapter 5.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, chapter 5 of the Pony Psychology series, Rarity Loss.
Okay, could you send me a link to that?
Okay, I will send you a link. I will send you all a link to that.
I've already got it up, so don't worry about me.
Okay, so
I got it up.
two may have dispensed with generosity in order to practice charity. Albert Clemens.
Albert Camus.
Camus.
I think, something like that. Fucking French people.
Yeah.
Albert Camel.
Okay, Albert Camel.
We'll get the pony version of it.
So, yeah, I'm not sure what he considers the difference between generosity and charity. And his general hatred of charity makes me think that this guy's probably some sort of Randian, believer.
He's actually an existentialist. I remember I had to read one of his books, which was titled The Stranger. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
And,
basically it was about some dude who just went around with this disaffected outlook on life. And he ends up killing a dude, and he gets sentenced to be executed, and he's just like, sure, whatever,
oh,
just
God.
make sure the crowd hates me, yada, yada, yada. Life is totes meaningless.
What
I think he's referring to people who, give for the appreciation and recognition as opposed to giving because they actually want to help.
Wouldn't that still? I don't. Maybe I don't know.
And Randian would be a weird word to describe someone who died in 1960.
Well, no, I just mean like having a kind of a Randian outlook, in the same way that people who came before Nietzsche can still be considered to have a nihilistic outlook. But at any rate, and Nietzsche's misquoted so fucking
think-
much.
Considering he's actually advocating giving to people for the sake of helping, that would be very anti-Randian.
No, I don't know. Just like the general like loathing in which they quote kind of implies that charity's a dirty word.
The thing he's loathing here is giving for selfish reasons.
Fair enough. It just seemed like, I don't know, whenever someone says like charity, it always sets my
The part that he's
hackles on the rise.
exalting is generosity. Basically, he wants you to give for selfless reasons as opposed to selfish ones.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That,
because
We've been arguing on
that
the
seems like a
quote
stretch,
for
but
how
at any
long?
rate,
On with the story!
Episode 5, Rarity, Loss, let's go.
Let's
go.
Narrator? Okay.
Yes.
Rarity scowled at the pony in front of her.
Such an awful sight.
That unhealthy physique. So lean the ribs nearly show.
She's thinking about herself.
There's
I'm just
tired
guessing
eyes,
right here.
baggy and heavy-lidded. That dull, lifeless mane hanging sadly like so many dark willow branches.
Oh my god,
There's
this prose!
These
There's
wounds, they
hooves
will not
As
heal.
rough and worn as any earth ponies. I'm not racist! Not racist!
Well, someone's gonna be racist.
And those shining, lovely cutie marks mocking the whole with their perfection. The exception that proves the rule.
Terrible, just terrible. I won't sell a thing looking like this.
She turned away from her bedroom mirror. Her horn ignited with energy as she magicked a hairbrush, makeup compact, powder puff, hoof file and polish, eyelash curler, hairspray bottle, and perfume atomizer into the air.
And then I pulled out my gun.
These lists!
Such lists. Wow.
There's so many lists.
As she worked on making the best of herself, Rarity noted that some of her cosmetics were starting to run low.
Oh no! The horror!
Apparently.
Equestrian World problems?
Yeah.
God damn it.
They seem to be running out faster and faster lately.
Oh shit.
It was taking more effort to maintain her striking looks.
Which means more money. So, Rarity, you're actually addicted to makeup products.
Yes. She's got to get her fix.
Soon, it would be time for another shopping trip. The thought, which once would have hummed in her mind like a cheerful song, now filled her with dread.
Because Rarity is a girl, and girls love shopping, especially ones who make all of their own stuff.
Yeah, because that's how it works.
So addicted to shopping!
Well, no, she likes shopping for food.
Yes.
She absolutely loves, just looking at different vegetables and fruits, but mostly window shopping, not actually buying and eating.
Do that to an odd degree in one or two episodes, but yeah, she's not exactly like, oh my god, shopping district, oh my god,
Oh no!
look at all them shoes, oh my god.
The horror!
Anyway, continue on the thought, blah blah blah. What will I do?
There's the thought bubble in there.
Yeah.
She silently asked the room. An hour later, she was back to the unicorn her friends knew and loved. Bright-eyed, curly-maned, and gorgeous, and ready to spread fabulosity.
God, what is it with every single person in this fucking story being a miserable, self-hating bastard?
Well, it's pony psychology. At this point, it wouldn't be pony psychology without that.
True.
Well, I was going to say, usually when you see a common thread running through all the characters like that, it's a bit of a reflection of the author.
Probably.
Ooh.
Honestly.
She trotted down the stairs and into the kitchenette in the back of the Carousel Boutique. Carefully, methodically, she searched through every cupboard and shelf on the off chance she'd missed a small package of food during any of the previous searches. There was nothing.
I guess it's a striking suspicion reading all of this that whoever wrote this had recently started getting into the study of psychology and was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I know this shit so well now. Holy crap. And I can psychoanalyze all these characters and oh my god, and then this would happen. And then this would happen. And if you question my psychological analysis, I will have you know I have taken a full semester of psych. So here are some buzzwords I can throw at you.
I think you're gonna make Frog go into a fury, dude.
I'm sure Frog is going to lose his shit. Would lose his shit if he read this.
Oh dear. Oh no.
He would be very upset.
Calm down, Time Knight.
She magicked open the icebox and surveyed the frozen wasteland inside.
Odd, Antarctica is usually further north than this.
Rarity now has Antarctica in her icebox. She has Antarctica in her living room.
Yeah.
Either that or the Zool dimension.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I was thinking that she opened it up and it led to north of the wall.
Fair enough. I'm also kind of seeing like a post-nuclear winter wasteland with just radiation covering everything and it's just dead.
Fallout Canada.
Yeah, basically.
Blame Canada.
There's a toy bus in there blaring out ink spots.
More nothing, with the sole exception of a single stale muffin. And ice. The last remains of a client's somewhat feeble-minded attempt at barter.
Wow. Really? Just fucking drive that needle on?
Jesus Christ! Does Rarity really have that little money that the only thing she has left is one fucking muffin?
Yep.
Yeah.
But apparently,
and note that seeing that we saw who it was in the last chapter, he did just call Derpy feeble-minded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
Jesus
Oh!
Hold me back!
No!
Hold me back!
I'm not gonna hold you back. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna string this guy up.
No!
The bag of muffins had bought the gray Pegasus's daughter a party dress that she could have sold for 200 bits.
Arthur!
No, she knows how much it sells for, so note the remember that when it comes to the solution to this problem.
Yeah, I get the distinct feeling that, like, the whole point of this is supposed to be that, like, she's giving too much shit away and, you know, driving herself to destitution, which leads me to think that, like, this is going to end up with some sort of bizarre reverse Ebenezer Scrooge situation where she just, like, runs out, throws the muffins back in Derpy's face, takes her money, goes around just, like, you know, beating the shit out of people to get their money back and being like, charity for no one! Go buy the biggest Christmas goose in the store and bring it back to me, I'm hungry.
You know what? Christmas is coming. You're a fanfic author. You need to write that. You need to write a Christmas carol in which Rarity learns the dangers of generosity.
I am literally making a note of that right now.
Oh my
Or not her,
god.
like, filthy rich or Diamond Tiara or someone.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Rarity would have turned the offer down, but, well, no, she wouldn't have. And she didn't. She magicked the muffin in half and floated one piece over to the table. She sat down glumly on the kitchenette's lone chair.
There's always reasons.
She mused as she took a bite of the dry, chewy muffin.
A bad harvest, a delayed repayment, a sick relative, a pain, or plain old poverty. How fabulous would it seem if I turned them down? How quickly they would turn on me. The pretty talented unicorn with a knack for fashion, and the gem-sensing horn. How quickly would they realize how easy it is to hate me?
This really seems to be going into the idea that you said, but it isn't.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Her experience with the Diamond Dogs had driven that point home. Needy, whining, stuck-up, spoiled ponies were a living pony hell, and the fact that that was the case saved her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take that. Let's take the whole message of that episode and twist it on its head to say that no, Rarity is horrible. We hate her. Screw you, Rarity.
We're
Jesus.
trading
Especially
a
since she
mother
saved
load of
herself, too, in a way.
worth trading a mother load of gems to escape from. She felt clever at the time, until she realized how close to her standard manner she'd been.
Oh, hey, I didn't realize Soundspeed had written this fanfiction.
Oh! Oh, boy.
Oh, shots fired.
All the shots fired.
Bring it on, motherfucker!
Ow!
Bang, bang.
Volume.
Anyway,
Sorry.
but what do I do now?
She wondered.
Blinking that dragon's...
Bilking?
Bilking?
Blinking
even
that
a
dragon
word?
didn't work.
Yes, bilking is a word.
Oh, dear.
It's
I
kind of
don't
like
think I wanna-
conning.
Yeah, banking on marrying rich didn't work. No photo finish back career. No aerial ballet contract in Cloudsdale. And soon, not even the tools to maintain my looks. What do I do when I run out of things to distract them all with?
Yes, no sales with hoity-toity, no career with sapphire shores. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
I have
wait.
all of
I
those
forgot
things.
I have a number of big-name clients and have designed dresses for a royal wedding.
And I'm pretty sure it is clear that your friends would like you even if you weren't.
No. Deep-seated
I think she
psychological
might be
issues.
concerned more than
Ooh.
just... Well, she could also be concerned more with just her friends, but like her clientele. But if you're not charging them, you shouldn't really be upset if the clientele that aren't paying you leave.
Yeah.
I
Oh no,
know,
the
right?
people taking shit that I can't act, that I'm literally losing money on. With
Because
every
you're not
sale.
fucking charging him for it. Rarity,
Yes, I get it.
business
And
sense.
And if they get upset, you just beckon them over to the kitchen and throw open all your cabinets and show, no, I'm literally starving. You have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. She took another bite and winced. It turns out that this one was full of razor blades.
Derpy, you stupid bastard.
Oh, how she was getting sick of the taste of muffins. Which really isn't a big problem since, as you stated, this is your last one.
I deserve this.
She muttered.
Wow.
She heard the sounds of footsteps in her dress shop's entry. Rarity quickly gulped down the rest of her breakfast in one dreadful swallow and came trotting into the shop's main room. She readied her customary greeting.
Hello and welcome to Carousel Boutique. How can I be of... Oh, good afternoon, madame. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Who are you calling a madam?
Hold on, excuse me. Hold on, I got
Good
it.
time night.
It's Maya Maya.
You know why I'm here, Rarity.
The mayor of Ponyville stood in the open doorway, backlit by the brighter light from outside. She stared over her gold rim pince-nez at the white unicorn. Rarity swallowed.
Oh, yes, the matter of my taxes.
Oh no, not the taxes! Anything but the taxes! Ah!
Rail at the horror.
Fine, you can have a
Rarity's
percent of my
401k.
income.
Yes, in recognition of what you and your friends have done for Ponyville in the past year, I have given you several extensions, but you can't ignore this any longer. I haven't seen a bit from you since before last winter wrap-up. You'll need to pay what you owe.
She should have taken a note from the movie Armageddon.
Yeah.
It got a lot of things wrong, but it did get one thing right. When someone asks you to save the world, say,
No
okay,
taxes
but I never
forever."
want to pay taxes. Ever.
And he won't, because he'll be dead!
Yes.
Rarity's lower lip quivered.
Mayor, if I had the bits, I would have paid you already.
The older Earth Pony scoffed.
Please, Rarity, don't lie to an elected official. We
That's
have a
my
keen-
job!
Exactly. We have a keen sense for falsehood. Your word.
From experience! The mayor
what?
gestured at various complete and in-progress fashion masterpieces on display around the shop.
Is some of the finest in the Equestria. This is not exactly Flax Weaver's hovel, to say the least.
Oh man, just taking all the pot shots of background characters today.
I know, right?
Ooh.
Rarity's voice raised in pitch.
I can't afford to pay you, Miss Mayor. I can't.
Don't worry, we'll arrange alternative methods of payment. She turned away.
Oh,
The mayor narrator rises your line, Rydell.
Oh yeah, the mayor narrowed her eyes and frowned.
I see. I suppose you wouldn't be the first wealthy pony to be bad at holding on to her gold. What was that?
He looked ahead.
Oh.
And at this rate, you wouldn't be the first to find that it cost them their property.
Rarity choked back a sob.
No, not my boutique, please.
She still couldn't bear to look the mayor in the eye. It had taken a supreme effort just to voice her objection.
I am literally this close to head desking. What the fuck, Arthur?
Okay, anyways.
What,
Oh,
you don't
now-
think that part represents politics?
That's not the point! The point is that's politics and fucking My Little Pony! What the shit?
Look at this. Once again, the elected officials are fucking the constituents.
Anyways. Oh, now don't get upset.
The mayor slowly grinned.
Oh my god.
Perhaps there is some other way you can settle your debts. I've had my eyes on your assets for a long time, you know.
Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, chicka, bow, wow.
No, I think, no. It's going to be... There is going to be something slightly amusing later just due to your reactions. I think, if I'm remembering right.
Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, chicka, bow,
Wait,
bow.
Just come on, whoever was
the mayor's tone was as sweet as fresh honey. She chuckled.
If you do me a little favor, from time to time, I'll consider your taxes paid.
Anyway. Rarity shuddered. So it had come to this.
Well, I guess I have slept my way through a lot of problems before, but honestly, it's really a pain in the ass to have to deal with constantly.
Well, you know, if you
More
change
ways
it
than
around so it
one.
wasn't sucking, that would have been better. Yeah. Her
Oh my!
finances were all gone. Her debts were mounting. And she had nothing but half of a stale muffin left in her icebox. Yet she had never even considered it. A surge of outrage burned hot on Rarity's cheeks. She forced it down.
What will it be? Your morals or your home?
She asked herself. The rage slowly drained away, replaced with an empty, sinking feeling, the likes of which she hadn't felt since she hung in midair in the Cloudaceum. The evaporated remnants of her temporary wings floating in the air so much.
Yeah, I would have thought that her reaction to that would have been less despair and more panic and oh shit.
Yeah, more like, oh shit, I'm about to fall!
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, I think the pony who was screaming in panic was probably panicking.
Yeah, as opposed to having
I
an
would say
existential,
so.
dread about the choices her life had made.
It's only a logical reaction!
I thought so.
Psychology!
Volume.
I
Well, hold
thought
on.
so.
Maybe she's panicking and screaming right now.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Rarity turned to face the gray-maned, beige Earth Pony, willing her eyes to stay tear-free.
Be brave, Rarity. At least you can do this. Try to take it like a mare.
Lay back and think of Trottingham. The mayor was loosening her cravat.
Bounce.
Rarity let out a tiny whimper.
Dry
Doing it right here.
harder.
She mentally chided herself.
If this is what it takes to keep my shop, mare,
Said Rarity at length, her voice trembling ever so slightly.
then I'll do as you ask.
Oh, I am glad to hear it.
Said
Gonna
the mayor.
pass some legislation.
Said the mayor, letting her cravat and collar drop and stepping towards the pale unicorn.
Oh my god!
Rarity held up. Yeah, Rarity held up a warding hoof and cowered.
Please, be gentle with me.
She
I'm a
whispered,
delicate
closing
flower.
her eyes tightly. If the mayor heard her, she showed no sign of it.
Oh
She
my
had
god.
angled her approach to walk past Rarity, and she was now standing in front of one of the shop's tall mirrors.
Hold on. Why don't we start with something in silver and sapphires? I wear a 14 neck.
Rarity opened her eyes, momentarily dumbstruck. Eventually, she spoke.
Take me, beg pardon?
The mayor gestured at her bare neck with a hoof.
A necklace, size 14.
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah. Sapphires to go with your eyes.
God.
Just wait right here. I'll get some beauties. It won't be a minute.
Rarity was shaking all over, brought it into the shop's back room. You do have to admit, he got you.
Yes, I do.
Well,
Props to you, good author. Props.
That's not really
You
prop
still
movie.
fucked up with psychology in every way possible, but props.
Isn't this?
It's not really
isn't
props
this-
because again, like the thing is, it's not like it's like oh man, sudden like twist. It's like more like okay, the character, the POV
Isn't
character
this like
is losing
the
it.
equivalent of
Effectively, he
somebody
made you think it was a
walking in-
double tendra, but it was actually a single entendre.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
sort of the anti-joke.
Yes.
Yeah. What was that,
It's
Time
like,
Knight?
how many Mexicans does it take to change a light bulb? One.
Wait, what did you say, Time Knight?
Isn't this like the equivalent of someone coming in, taking off all their clothes and saying, "I need a new suit"?
Yes, this is basically
Just
the
getting
equivalent,
naked in.
It is! Oh my god, it is!
Yeah.
Well, hold on. No, this is it's like some things like rings or necklaces. You typically won't wear one while you're trying one on.
Well, yeah, no, but like the thing is, like she's taking off all of her, normal clothes. This is the equivalent of going into like a clothing store, wearing a suit, taking the suit off, and saying, "I want a new suit. Put it on me."
But here's the thing:
So
all
it
of her
still
clothes
doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, all of her clothes consist of neck stuff. You pretty much can't try on a necklace while you're wearing a cravat.
Well, yeah, no, but the thing is,
'Cause
like,
it
you
pretty
don't
much
like
covers your whole
remove that
neck.
as you walk into the store. You don't just literally like, okay, strip down, toss it to the side as you walk up to the mirror. You walk up to the mirror, you kind of get like your measurements, and then you take out the stuff so they can fit you with other things. You don't just like strip tease your way over to the changing booth.
Yeah.
You don't?
No.
Man, I have been
God
doing this
damn it,
wrong the
Miguel,
entire
what?
time.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay, that's too much. Let's just keep going.
Once she was.
Once she was out of the mayor's sight, she collapsed onto the plush carpet and curled up into a ball. Rarity, that is not
Oh,
how you
God,
get
lesbians.
sapphires.
Lesbians
She's-
everywhere.
She breathed in short, ragged gasps, trying to push down the adrenaline surging through her system. Her eyes were wide, staring at nothing.
Oh, Celestia, I was going to. So close.
A brief
So close.
surge of nausea threatened to cost Rarity her meager breakfast. She gritted her teeth, rolled onto her knees, and then stood.
It's alright.
Took a slow, deep breath.
It's okay, Rarity. Lesbians do not exist. It's not a thing. I deserve this.
She whispered to the empty room.
Wow. Rarity. Jesus.
The next afternoon, Fluttershy sat immersed up to her shoulders in the steamy water at the broad wooden hot tub at Ponyville's finest and only spa, her long pink mane wrapped up in a soft white towel.
Oh dear.
Rarity had planned to skip the costly outing this week, what with her having absolutely no money, still shaken as she was from the encounter with the mayor. But she couldn't bring herself to deprive her friend of a treat. So Rarity sat in the water opposite Fluttershy, similarly wrapped up and nodding absently, while the yellow Pegasus continued her anxious, disturbing, meandering anecdote.
Interesting. Also, it's like I have literally no money, so I'm going to splurge.
Let's go to an extreme luxury.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's not even like a situation where it's like, oh, like, yeah, the point is that she's spending more money than she can afford to. It is that she has no money,
I
and
know.
yet is like doing this. Like, I don't think the author quite gets the difference between someone who is, severely hurting for money and spending on things that they can't afford, and someone who is literally at that moment spending money on something that she cannot actually afford. And in a
I
society
know,
where
right?
there's no plastic, where you can't just be like, okay, but she's putting it on a maxed out credit card. No, she has to pay upfront in cash, and she doesn't physically have
Maybe it's
cash.
like a restaurant where you pay afterwards, and she's planning on to spa and dash.
I guess.
What? What? Dear
Flee
God
with the towel
Almighty.
You can do that.
Flea with like the imported mud still on her face, towel still on her hair. She'll be she'll eat the cucumbers for dinner, and she'll sell the towel for some petty cash.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
Anyway, murder.
Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But covered in horseshoe-shaped bruises from head to tail and splattered with blood. I was horrified, just horrified. I knew something bad had happened to her when she didn't show up to our picnic. I knew it. She told me that she got tangled in ceiling garlands and crashed into Pinkie Pie while she was carrying an open box of horseshoes for a party game, and then tumbled down the stairs, taking the box with her. I trust Dash, but I don't know. Something just felt wrong about that story.
It was like the story.
She told me she fell down all the stairwells in the building and hit every doorknob on the way down.
It was like that one time when she accidentally hit herself in the face with the doorknob 78 times in a row. I mean, like, I don't want to say I don't believe her, but something doesn't seem quite right there.
I know, right?
If you want to assault people and never have them believe you, start hitting people with doorknobs.
Yes. I don't know, just like, I'm just remembering that really dark Robot Chicken sketch about, like, the obviously abusive couple in, like, a store, and, like, she's like, yeah, she walked into a door. And the guy's like, oh, the guy interests you in these Nerf doors.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I've child-proofed my home, but my wife still keeps getting black eyes.
God.
I wonder if it's because of how I hit her.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're not doing this.
Too dark, pull back.
Dude, okay, back to the story, back to the story, back to the story, back to the story.
Abandoned joke.
We'll be back to the story as soon as you finish yelling.
Dark.
Aloe, one of the spa's graceful Earth Pony proprietors, trotted over. See? There are graceful Earth Ponies. Trotted over with a small bowl of perfumed salts and dumped them into the tub.
So that's why it's not graceful. She didn't actually intend to do that. She just, like, stumbled and they just fell all over the place.
She tripped on a bubble, and then all the salts just fell in.
Yep.
Oops, now I have to charge you extra for that.
Wait, no, now we know what's going on. Bath salts.
Yeah. More money I don't have.
Oh my God, bath salts! That explains everything!
So Rarity's just gonna eat her way out of the situation.
Oh dear.
You're gonna have to /chew your way out.
Anyway,
Rarity.
One bit for the salts. Wow, that's cheap. 3 bits for the
right?
time. Wow. 5 for
Wow.
the facial. 6 for the pedicure. Wow, God damn it, this shit is cheap.
I know, right?
Yeah, 4 for the sauna, 4 for the mud bath, 8 for the massage. How says you want to get, well...
This other has never been to a spa, has he?
No, he's not.
Or maybe spas are really cheap here. They're like, you know, there's like natural hot springs all over the place in Equestria. They're just stupid with them.
Except they call them an expensive luxury.
Yeah, it's a fucking spa, dude. Well, I don't know what you think spas would be in Equestria, but fuck me.
Or maybe Aloe and Lotus are probably gonna have just as many financial troubles as Rarity, but for different things.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like actual legitimate ones.
Well, because their business plans are just as fucking stupid.
True.
Anyway, it's Fluttershy's line.
It's like, you're selling all these at a loss. Yeah, but we get more customers that way. Would you sell to at a loss? Well, I know how to fix this. We'll put on a sale.
Oh, dear God.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. Rarity.
Rarity snapped out of her reverie.
Yeah, sorry. I'm listening. Do get one about the murder.
I said, what do you think? I hate to sound suspicious, but I can't help but have my doubts. She does seem so distant.
Like she'd been concussed or something.
Fluttershy shifted uncomfortably on the submerged bench inside her tub. Her flanks were itching again. Damn it, that wasn't. Those
Please.
weren't perfumed salts.
Oh
That was
my-
itching powder.
I'm just thinking, like,
Oh
Boy
no!
strikes again.
idiots. Actually, I just
Dear
like the idea
God.
that Fluttershy is like completely flea infested, due to her lifestyle.
Excuse me.
Rarity
Sorry.
frowned.
Well, there's only one other way to get covered in horseshoe-shaped bruises, now isn't there?
The horseshoe-shaped bruise store? Why would she go there? Fluttershy gasped.
You think some pony beat her up? But who? And why wouldn't she tell me?
Well, there's
No,
that
I'm
one
not
pony
saying
who has
someone.
like his cutie mark is horseshoes. I imagine in this context that'd be that her special talent is beating the shit out of people.
I know, right?
No, I'm saying there's only one other possible way, and this one's completely ridiculous. So her story about falling into Pinkie Pie's box of horseshoes and then falling down the stairs must be true.
Oh boy.
I'm sure I have no idea, darling.
Said Rarity, but her thoughts wandered back to a few days prior, where a certain rugged orange pony had stood in her store, shamefully blurting out a confession of love for Fluttershy's rainbow-maned filly friend, who shall not be named.
Yeah.
The echo
wonderful.
of Applejack. The
It's
echo
caramel,
of
isn't it? It's caramel.
Yes.
the
No, not even caramel. It must be Lyra.
Yes.
The echo of Applejack's steel-shod hooves stomping on her shop's floor rang in her ears. Fluttershy's expression darkened.
You're lying.
You're lying to me.
Rarity's jaw dropped.
What did you just say to me, bitch?
Fluttershy waded closer to the white unicorn, narrowing her eyes.
You're lying. I know I have the most sociable ability, but I'm not a fool. You look away when you lie, and your tone of voice was just like when you told me how happy you were that photo finish made me a model. You're hiding something. Don't lie to me, Rarity. What do you know? Who hurt Dash? And how am I going to have a voice tomorrow?
And it's like, what do you know?
Where's
Who's hurt?
Who's it? Where's Dash's killer?
Please, from up here, the fall won't kill me. I'm counting on it.
I'm counting on that. Rarity. Actually, I'm imagining Fluttershy like pulling her out of the tub and like holding her in the tub and like, I'm counting on it, and drops her. She like kind of bruises her ankles a little bit.
Rarity started sweating, and not from the steaming hot water.
Okay, maybe
Her
a little
back-
bit from the steaming hot water.
Her back was pressed into the hot tub's wall. Fluttershy's nose was now an inch from hers.
Yes.
Then she leaned in.
Fluttershy! Oh God, you're so close. It's not that I...
That's what she said.
I didn't actually, I mean... I promise not to say anything. Oh, don't touch me!
Fluttershy's wings spread behind her, sending bathwater splashing in all directions. Her insistent, piercing stare filled Rarity's veins with ice.
It was the Warriors! They killed Cyrus! I mean, it was Applejack.
That killed Cyrus?
Yes.
Applejack.
Oh dear.
Rarity squeaked and plunged down under the water. Fluttershy held her below to hide all the evidence. When she surfaced, the yellow Pegasus was nowhere to be found. Rarity's pounding heart sank when she realized she just sold out a good friend on nothing but a strong hunch. It sank still further when she realized that with Fluttershy gone, she would have to put both of their makeovers on her already sizable tab. And Fluttershy wouldn't even
Fluttershy.
be there to appreciate it. I mean, what is the point to treating your friends if they're not going to realize and bask in your glory?
I know.
How is she not going to realize it when it's like, okay, I left, the bill was paid, so I guess it was just free.
She dragged herself out of the tub and headed behind a changing screen to brush her mane.
Batman.
Stupid!
Twilight Sparkle trotted around the main floor of her library home, magicking, with a K, a broom to sweep in her wake, and humming a little ditty that seemed to get stuck in her head every so often. Probably the same one that gets stuck in every pony's head.
Anyway.
Time Nut, do you want to be Spike?
Yeah, why don't you be Spike Time?
Can't a dragon have a nice afternoon nap in peace?
Groaned Spike from his basket bed nearby.
I wish you'd never heard that song. Now I'll never get back to sleep.
Yes,
Spike
because
rolled
that's
over.
how catchy tunes work. You can never fall asleep again thanks to them. It's not like they have hundreds of them and can tell you how much bullshit that is. No, you can never sleep again once you have a tune stuck in your head. Psychology, bitch!
Because that's how exaggeration works. Everyone says exactly what they mean.
Yes!
Spike rolled over and quickly started snoring. The purple
Liars!
unicorn paused.
Now that you mention it, I have no idea where I first heard that.
A knock on the door cut her off.
Now, I wonder who that could be.
Who could that be?
She wondered.
Bow, ba-dum, bum, bow, bow, bow.
Twilight opened the door, and Rarity all but bowled her over in her haste to enter. No, I don't want any milk, and I already get the newspaper.
I'm just imagining, yeah, she opens the door and Rarity just slides in. Hey, Twilight, how you doing? Oh, okay, I got a crazy thing happening to me today. It's a lovely day outside, isn't it?
Asked Rarity, idly trotting around the library's main room and examining the occasional book cover. The Pony Sutra, 101 Ways to Please Your Stallion.
Oh my god!
Tricks
Hey,
and
what the hell is this?
Wait, Twilight, is every book in your library
Smut.
porn or sexual?
You don't want to know about Jasmine Cumslut over under J.
I say little
yes.
titties.
Pinkie
you
Pie
know
found that one once. It was not fun.
What?
Oh, and you don't want to see the parts in the adults only section.
Yep. Most of those were written by Dakari King Mikan.
Yes. Oh God.
Please, that is not suitable for adults.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Twilight.
Twilight regained her footing and dusted herself off.
Yes. Yes, it is.
She regained her hoofing. Sounds awkward.
I know, right?
Yeah. I
They
do
like
so
pudding, but
enjoy
just
a
hooves.
sunny day.
Said Rarity, a faint sheen of sweat appearing on her brow. Would
The-
sweat really sheen when it's going through fur?
No, it would match.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it went on a human, and humans are like ponies in every way. Pony descriptions! Me too?
Twilight raised an eyebrow.
Those Pegasus do a fine job on the weather here.
See, they make great laborers.
You have any
They
feather
totally
dusters
do.
to
Rare-
take to change a light bulb?
Rarity giggled anxiously.
They sure do?
Twilight tilted her head slightly, her brows knitting. They were making a wonderful sweater.
Yeah. Ooh.
And it was a rainbow-colored sweater.
Rarity
Rainbow Dash.
continued, finally noticing the magic broom still following her fellow unicorn.
I see I've caught you in the middle of some chores. Terribly sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Her left eyelid twitched.
Oh. It's fine.
Said Twilight, letting the broom come to rest.
Rarity, is there something you wanted to talk to me about?
No. There's no need to put yourself out. I'm not worth it. Why don't I make you a new son had to apologize for wasting your time?
You know, I think that I'm not worth it is supposed to be internal because it's italics, but it's still in the quote.
Yes.
Or not,
Rarity
because of I read ahead.
Rarity trotted towards the door, humming nervously. Oh, okay, apparently it wasn't.
Yeah. Apparently it isn't, but like for some reason he's putting weird italicization in places.
Yeah. Right now.
Twilight magicked the door shut before Rarity could leave.
Wait, what's your rush? What's your hurry? You gave me such a
anywhere.
Wait, what's your rush? What's your hurry? You gave me such a fright. I thought you was a ghost. Half your minute. How can't you sit? Sit it down. Sit. Well, I bet is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come in for a pie, sir?
No, I didn't come here for a pie.
No, if I was coming for a pie, I'd go to Sugar Cube Corner.
Yeah, Twilight, why are you acting so suspicious? I ain't coming here for a pie ever. What the hell are you doing with that broom in your hand?
What did you just say?
The pie librarian.
A new son hat.
Librarian.
Rarity smiled too widely.
They gotta take care of to avoid sunburn.
Not that! Right now.
That
Said Twilight.
said Twilight. I thought we skipped. Okay, you sang instead of that line. Yeah, said Twilight, frowning.
Before that.
Oh.
Rarity sagged. All of her
I'm
parts were
not
drooping
worth
now.
it. I don't deserve your help.
She turned away.
Rarity! Why would you ever think that? You're one of my best friends. Of course you deserve my help. Now tell me, what's wrong?
Twilight bore down on the cowering white unicorn, her tone firm, but her eyes full of sympathy.
And hatred.
Hold on, I've got some sympathy in my eyes. Some floodgate inside Rarity shattered, and her miseries poured out.
Like the blood that is now pouring
Spike,
through her
get
body.
a mop!
The floodgate just broke inside her. I think her heart just exploded.
Oh, dang it. Just clean this up.
She spoke faster and faster, until it was almost hard to follow her. Good luck,
And you couldn't
Duhad.
just put that in the actual quote box before because...
Oh, Twilight, I don't know what to do. I'm beautiful and talented and cultured, and every pony despises me for it. I know they do, so I do my best to buy them off with scandalously low prices at my shop and luxurious outrings. And it's costing me a fortune, and the stress is just devastating me. And managing my fabulosity just costs me more, but if I let myself go, I'll get ugly and they'll hate me. And if I'm ruined, oh my god, I have so many debts I don't even have two bits to rub together at any rate. I'm a total disaster within a week. I swear to you.
Totally destitute?
Yeah, totally disaster within a
No,
week.
Rarity grimaced.
Yeah, Rarity grimaced as if in pain, but forced a few more words out.
Please, I don't know. I know I don't deserve this, but I want I want your help. I need your help. Oh, please, please, please.
Wait, so it says I know I deserve this.
This being the situation.
Okay, fair enough. But Rarity, you're one of Ponyville's liveliest lovers of luxury. You still smell of perfume from the spa. If you don't have any money, how are you?
All on credit.
She wailed.
Fluttershy loves to go to the spa, and Pinky keeps holding birthday parties for ponies we hardly know. Sparkler and I go shopping. Lyra looks forward to the symphony. I can't let them down. I can't. They'll turn on me.
Wait, Lyra looks forward to the symphony.
Yeah, she's got a music cutie mark.
But does Ponyville actually have a symphony?
No.
That's what I thought!
Well, Canterlot.
Yeah,
Which would make it even more ridiculously expensive because then you have the train.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on the other hand, I don't think the train will let you set up a tab.
Yeah, probably not. No.
Also not.
So I think what she does is she kind of just hides out in the shadows when Lyra's not looking, jumps some like small foal and steals their tickets.
Wow.
You're going in directions that the author did not foresee.
Well, it's a bad fanfic time night. What else do you expect?
Am I? Celestia is a gay bar.
That's true. A wave of
Celestia
dizziness is your next line.
My argument is invalid. Celestia is a gay bar.
You're gonna take
Yep.
you to the gay bar.
That it is.
A wave
A
of
wave
dizziness.
of dizziness passed through Rarity. She staggered and lost her next turn.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything this turn because I'm basically just out of magic and I don't want to get in range of this emotional turmoil. So, back over to you, Twilight.
Sorry. Rarity.
Twilight darted forward to support her falling friend.
Are you all right?
Rarity shook her head.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just the poorness is sapping me. Oh, and I'm hungry is all.
You've even been skipping meals just so you can afford to indulge your friends?
Twilight's eyes shone with tears, despite the angry tone of that last bit of yelling.
Rarity, that's terrible. You don't need to bribe your friends. We love you for you.
Though a little bribery doesn't go amiss.
I mean, I do want that things. What was here yet? Sure you do. When I'm churning out dresses for you, you bitch. But as soon as I want something for myself, you'll change your tune. If I'm not giving, I'm worthless to you, you filthy parasites.
Enough!
One thing for myself, like, when I have to leave for the stuff to deal with, like, what's her name, Sapphire Shores.
Anyway.
A
What,
friend
you
of mine
just
from
hear me
college
yelling?
wants me to let you know that I should
Lost
murder
you.
all of you. Yeah, enough, Twilight.
Twilight's horn glowed. A wave of magical force slapped Rarity across the face.
Fuck you!
It was a duel! The white unicorn stared in shock, gingerly rubbing her pink cheek with a hoof.
Alright. Get a hold of yourself, Rarity! This isn't like you!
Well,
Though it is
maybe
mildly like Twilight.
Yeah, it's so certainly like Twilight to smack her friends about when they're.
Well, I'm saying the panicking, overblowing some minor thing, predicting the worst.
I know, right?
I know this does actually strike me as very mentally advanced Twilight, though. Tough
Yeah.
love.
Oh well.
Well, maybe I've grown up.
I have grown up into believing the worst in everyone, she whispered.
This is actually a quote from Predator. It's just like the what happened to you, Dylan? You used to be a man I could trust. I grew up. Maybe you should do the same.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah. Maybe I finally noticed every pony staring daggers at me whenever I live it up a little. I'm better
If
off
there's
using my
if said
bits.
daggers are focused at your plot, that's not hatred.
That is definitely not hatred.
I'm better off using my bits to make others happy.
Rarity sighed.
No pony will be happy if you end up on the street, Rarity.
Then
Then what can I do, Twilight? It's too late. I don't have the bits to buy a hay.
And it's
Well,
not
I
like
can-
I'm a horse that can just eat grass.
I know, right? That would make so much sense.
Just eat the grass.
Calm down, Time Knight. Well, I can help you with that at least. If you need money that badly, I know just what you should.
A crash from outside derailed Twilight's train of thought, causing it to careen into the crowd at the station. Mass slaughter everywhere.
That's not what it says.
The beginning of it was.
Yeah, but then you went off on a... Never mind. What the...
What?
Wait, so are you saying that I derailed the subject?
Shut up.
God damn it!
Begged Rar.
Begged Rarity.
What should I do, please, Twilight?
Twilight's attention snapped back to Rarity.
Right, you ought to...
More crashes rang out, followed by a chorus of shouts. Curiosity overwhelmed the purple unicorn.
I'm sorry, Rarity. This will take just a second.
She magicked open the door, and then stared out in disbelief.
Stupid!
Rainbow Dash, you're going to be Prime Knight.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go.
Here we go.
Did you hear that?
Rainbow Dash trotted over to Pinky's bedroom window. She still limped slightly as she moved, and her body was covered in adhesive medical strips.
Well, of course! Oh, wait, no. There are also the other kinds of bandage that you wrap around. Never mind.
Yeah.
It sounded like Applejack.
The damage to the room from Rainbow Dash and Applejack's fight was still only partially repaired. Pinkie Pie looked up from the delicate task of gluing a vase back together without the use of opposable digits.
Something she
She
constantly
severely
thought about.
regretted this last.
Wait, how would they know what opposable digits are?
That's the
Spike.
point, yeah. There's Spike at least.
Oh, right.
But I don't think it's, you do a normal task and think, normal task and think, gee, this sure would be easier if I had a prehensile tail.
Wait a second, though. Doesn't Pinkie Pie play the piano?
Yeah, so this is the wrong character to be bringing this shit up with. But anyway, Harry, you're Pinky.
Yeah. I didn't hear any. Uh-oh.
Pinky's tail was shuddering back and forth. She raced over to join Rainbow Dash at the window. Now, I'm pretty sure that Pinky would have a distinction between a twitchy tail and a shuddery tail.
I know, right?
Given that she knows the difference between a ruckus and a fracas.
Yes, to be fair, Pinky would have that.
In the distance, a blurry shape in the sky drew closer. It was a yellow Pegasus, struggling to carry a flailing earth pony. Flailing orange earth pony. The breeze carried the faint sounds of the earth pony shouting, but neither Dash nor Pinky could make out any words. And then the Pegasus let the earth pony drop.
From this height, it won't kill me.
Because Fluttershy could totally grab Applejack, and Applejack would not be able to wrestle out of it.
Yeah, because I can see Fluttershy snapping and doing something this horrible, but I can't see her snapping and then gaining enough strength to outclass HA in a feat of strength. Especially when it comes to flying, something she's incredibly shit at.
I know,
yes,
right?
Don't forget, her flying carrying a pony had said pony's hooves still dragging on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
She said she couldn't fly herself to carry more than a few baby bunnies. Rainbow Dash surged out of the open window, achingly taking to the air with far less than her usual speed and grace.
Whoa! Wait for me!
Shouted Pinky, galloping towards the stairs. Air, I think you're forgetting. This is Pony Psychology series Pinky, not Happy Pinky.
I don't care! I need to differentiate the voices somehow!
Log.
Applejack groaned, then smashed the remains of the flower stand, shifting around her as she struggled to get back to her hooves.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Next to her, the stand's shocked Earth Pony proprietor put a hoof to her brow and fainted. Applejack shakily looked upward.
Y'all crazy, Phil? You can't kill me!
Fluttershy alighted a few feet from the ruins of the stand.
I am not crazy. And maybe now you'll think twice about beating up innocent parasite next time.
It's not who I am, but what I do that defines me.
I don't know, I'm actually just seeing like Fluttershy now is just being like like her evil voice is sounding almost more like Nathan Explosion. It's like, oh man. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to pick you up and I'm gonna drop you on this flower pot. That's gonna hurt a lot. If you're still alive, then oh man, I didn't really plan this out. I don't know, I'm gonna like hit you or something.
Applejack scowled.
I told you! Oh, it weren't no beating, it was a fight. A real two-sided hoof 'em up.
You hurt Rainbow Dash!
Yeah, you fucking
This
danced it out
city
before.
just showed you.
Oh, this is getting fun.
So you picked me up like some Griffin on a hunt, dropped me over down in the middle of town. I dragged
Is that
you.
how griffins normally hunt?
I guess, maybe.
Wouldn't that kind of ruin whatever they're hunting?
I dragged your craven hide up the mountain backwards, and you ungrateful little buzzard, catch a ride.
You ungrateful little buzzard! I'm not racist against Pegasi!
I ain't no racist, you damn winged bastard.
Fluttershy gasped. A single tear slid down her cheek. Her wounded expression suddenly darkened. Without another word, she lunged at the orange earth pony!
Round two.
Stupid!
Okay. Excessive. Twilight stared in frozen shock at the scene before her. Down the street in front of the library, Fluttershy and Applejack were pummeling each other, because that's totally something Fluttershy will really be able to do, pummel Applejack, while Rainbow Dash tried to pull Fluttershy away and was apparently failing to subdue Fluttershy physically, and Pinkie Pie tugged at Applejack. The dirt road was littered with the broken remains of a destroyed flower stand, several smashed window boxes, and an upturned display of liquid herbal soaps, and at least one unconscious pony that you seem to have forgotten about.
Yep.
Y'all don't ever you lunatic.
Shouted Applejack, pounding an elbow down between Fluttershy's wings.
I am not crazy!
I like how with the voice that you did, you can't handle when the text goes all caps. You've already maxed yourself out. Fluttershy shouted back. She jabbed a hoof forward, striking Applejack in the gut.
Stop it!
Stop it! Please! There's been enough fighting!
Don't you give peace a chance?
Begged Pinkie Pie around a mouthful of Applejack's blonde tail.
Y'all stay out of this? Falcon! Punch!
Applejack lashed out with a back leg, shoving Pinkie Pie away. The rose-hued earth pony landed heavily on her side and burst into tears.
Fluttershy, cut it out!
Said Dash, the Pegasus's pale pink tail between her teeth. Fluttershy turned to face the blue Pegasus,
You lie!
dropping her guard against the pony she's actively fighting.
Yeah, you lied, Dash. I saved your life, and you lied to me!
Look, is this about the drugs? Because I swear I've stopped.
And
Dash
that
spit
was
out.
partly your fault, by the way.
Dash
Just saying,
spit out
okay.
Fluttershy's tail.
I only lied because I thought you'd go off your cloud like you did at the gala. And you did!
Dash shouted.
Why did you have to make everything so complicated?
Why did you
Why
you
make it so complicated? Believe me, if I knew she was my cousin, we never would have dated.
There you go.
Yep.
The deeper meaning behind Dash's words was plain. Fluttershy stared at her in frozen, wounded shock.
Dash, you don't.
People's elbow!
Applejack took this opportunity to tackle her.
Woo! I need to know Twilight.
You already do know Twilight, said Rarity from behind Twilight, desperation coloring her every word.
I don't know how long jewelry will tie over the mayor. Oh shit, holy crap.
All of you, stop! That's enough!
Cried Twilight, but the din of the shouting match outside drowned her out. Applejack hefted a dazed Fluttershy above her with her front hooves, and then brought her down on a knee, breaking her spine.
I have broken you.
It goes with her being Batman thing.
That's true.
Applejack is Bane.
And turned towards one of the few undamaged kiosks left in the area. And I've drawn that picture, but Rainbow Dash was Batman and Bulk Biceps was Bane.
Oh, jeez. Let's see how you like it.
She growled.
No, don't!
Interjected Dash. Interjection!
Huh.
But she held back from physically stopping the Earth Pony.
Just a hint, please.
No, wait, don't go.
No.
No, don't open that door.
And, yeah.
Rarity was groveling on the floor next to Twilight now.
And I'm gonna step back from the computer once you say this, cause, you know.
Yeah.
Twilight gritted her teeth, her horn ignited with the glow of magic.
I said that.
America.
A blaze of light and a magical thunderclap emphasized the word as the deafening pronouncement echoed off the nearby houses. Windows. I was about to make a joke about it shattering windows, but windows in the closest buildings cracked from the noise.
I wasn't too loud on the mic, was I?
It was okay.
I don't know. I took my headset off.
Yeah, and immediately afterwards, Twilight was arrested for massive property damage.
That she was.
And disturbing the peace.
Yes.
Which, reading one
Well,
state
all of them
statutes I
were.
found, there is one city where detonating a nuclear device in city limits would constitute disturbing the peace.
Well, yeah, that kind of goes without saying.
Applejack let go of Fluttershy, and they, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity, silently fell onto bended knees, their eyes downcast.
What the hell? So this became vaguely anthropomorphic long enough to, like, get down on a knee and go, like, yeah, my lord.
Yeah, 'cause I try to imagine how a pony would really go on bended knees, since
Really
I
awkwardly.
know, right?
yeah, especially because like the knee is
all
actually up in that big part of the flank.
Yeah, so it's
So
really
they would
fucking awkward.
have to lie down on the ground, like completely prone.
You
and
didn't
then-
say kneel, but he didn't say kneeled. He said bent a knee.
So maybe they aren't. Maybe they're like balancing on their forehooves. So
I
they
guess.
no, because they fell onto bended knees, so they are down on them.
Yeah, those are like collapsed into a pile, basically.
I guess. Twilight Sparkle rubbed the back of her neck with a hoof.
Whoa. That was a lot louder than I expect.
Twilight Sparkle, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
She looked down and noticed the long, regal shadow she was casting. And its wings.
Dun, 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 dun!
Congratulations, Twilight. You have gained the power of a princess by yelling at your
Yelling
friends
at
really
your
loudly.
friends.
The purple unicorn pivoted in place and looked up at the stern visage of the royal alicorn of the dawn.
Hi
But
there.
not the rest of the day,
I'm Mary
just
Sue.
the dawn.
They call me Mary Sue. I'm the Princess of the Dawn. I'm like Celestia's more beautiful older sister. How's everybody
Oh, dear
doing?
God.
That is
She
probably
stood
a
in the
fanfiction somewhere.
undoubtedly. She stood in the middle of the library's main room, backlit with majestic morning glory. Hold on, I've drawn that once. Immediately afterwards, she blew up a bunch of robots.
Oh my
Her
god.
pastel-hued mane and tail flowed silently on invisible solar winds.
Princess Celestia.
Twilight Sparkle.
Celestia's tone was hard as diamond.
What is the meaning of this shameful display?
Twilight cringed.
Princess, I'm so sorry. My friends were. They didn't.
Oh,
I
no,
tried
Twilight!
to.
Don't take responsibility for them.
The princess cut her off.
I am shocked and appalled to see such chaos caused by the bearers of the elements of harmony. How dare you all make such a mockery of your duty?
The princess stomped a gold-shod hoof, and thunder rumbled from the clear sky. The ponies cowered. Pinkie Pie wept. Fluttershy hid her face, trembling. Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity turned away in shame. Mothers clutched their foals to their teats, and men whipped themselves in terror.
Rarity wondered at what point this had stopped being her chapter.
Twilight
I know,
Sparkle
right?
took a deep breath, faced her teacher. She swallowed. You heard it here. Twilight Sparkle swallows.
All right, good
That's
enough.
it. Princess Celestia, please don't blame them. I will take full responsibility for their actions.
Apology accepted, Captain Nita.
Okay, well, we've got a bill for this huge tab at the spa for Rarity. Then there's destruction of property from Fluttershy. We've got a arrest warrant out on Applejack for assault. We've got some drug charges for Rainbow Dash.
Oh, right, yeah. And,
And
it's technically not
yeah, we've
illegal,
got-
but we do have a court order to have both Fluttershy and Pinkie restrained for their own well-being after severe mental breakdowns and suicidal tendencies.
But don't worry, you'll take responsibility for all of it.
Wow.
Where was I?
The pale ghost of a
The
smile.
pale ghost of a smile seemed to cross the princess's
Ooh.
features. She is going to do what I suggested, but quickly
Oh, no.
disappeared.
So be it, then. Twilight Sparkle, you will come with me. The rest of you ponies, return to your homes. At once.
I've seen this before. She's going to forgive Twilight, then her friends are going to come to take responsibility for Twilight, so she will punish them.
Yes, so
Yeah.
original.
So
wow.
that's Princess Celestia's horn blazed with white with magic as she spoke. In a blinding flash, she and Twilight vanished, leaving the room dark and empty of life, save for Rarity at the doorstop and Spike in his basket, sound asleep through the whole exchange.
Wub, 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 wub.
As the glow of magic faded, Twilight found herself in Princess Celestia's private study in one of the
Teachers
tallest
gotta see
towers.
me after school.
Oh, dear
No, you see-
God.
It's in one of the tallest towers, which is symbolic, of Canterlot's royal palace. It was a round room, furnished
Oh,
with comfortable sitting pillows and a heart-shaped bed, lined with shelves of ancient tomes
She's got a
depicting
bag, got a bag,
depicting
got a
ponies
bag.
in various
She's hot
states
the
of
teacher.
dress. The rear window afforded a beautiful view of the eastern skyline.
Oh my
The
God.
princess was seated by that window, magicking a teapot to fill the shallow.
Shallow
porcelain
porcelain cup, if you know what I mean.
I mean, you know what color porcelain is, right?
Yes.
On the table beside her, and you know what color Celestia is, right?
Did you know what tables are?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Never mind.
Princess Celestia, I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Then don't. Twilight looked away, noticing that the door out of the room was flanked by a pair of royal guard Pegasi.
Wait,
They
what?
liked to watch.
Wait, what? What?
Continue, please.
She can
Alright,
see
go.
through walls, probably, given that those would be stationed outside the door.
No, keep going! I read ahead again!
Stop it!
Princess
Stop.
Celestia magicked up the cup and took a slow, thoughtful sip of her tea. Her eyes were closed, her face serene, a serene, unreadable mask. She set down the cup, turned towards the guards, opened her eyes, and softly said 2 words.
Finish him! I mean, kill her.
Kill her.
Oh, what the fucking shit? What?
Next and
Oh,
final episode,
snap.
Twilight Sparkle
Oh.
Spellbound.
No.
Oh no.
That makes no sense!
Oh no, trust me,
It's-
it's
Well, hold
even
on.
more dumb than you
The
think.
next chapter does explain it so that the command's not as nonsensical as it sounds. The command is not as nonsensical as it sounds.
No, it is.
Are you
Doesn't
kidding
make
me,
the
dude?
stories
Well,
better.
I don't care if you explained
Next-
it that by
No.
Twilight Sparkle being on fucking Mars or something.
No. Hold on. There is an explanation, but the explanation is so stupid that it actually makes less sense than if Celestia had just ordered Twilight murdered.
Oh my.
Like, it literally. Okay,
Listen,
I'm just gonna
the
spoil
ordering
this
Twilight
because
murdered
fuck
makes
it.
more sense. The explanation makes less.
Yeah, no, like
But
that,
no,
Oh
next
my
chapter
God.
is the final. Next chapter, final episode,
part
which is a
one of,
two-parter.
yeah.
Yeah, part 1 of. And note that the next chapter will be chapter 6 out of 9.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Final chapter, chapter 6 out of 9.
It's Freddy's
Well,
Dead,
episode
the final nightmare,
6 out of 9.
Oh
or
my
Jason Goes to
God.
Hell, the final chapter.
Or Five Nights at Freddy's, the untold story.
Well, that one doesn't actually have
That
like
doesn't say
the end of the
Yeah,
name.
that doesn't say it's final.
Yeah, there are a lot of long-running series that have like weird the end episodes that then followed into other movies. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. Fuck yourselves. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.